day goes on. Thankfully, Marc Marquez is okay, because yesterday we saw one of the greatest days we have perhaps ever seen in the world of MotoGP. We're going to have a proper look at it in just a moment, but JT, have you ever seen anything like it?
Not that far. I mean, I've been that far before, but I've usually ended up on my rear end and not stayed on the bike. Just incredible to see.
67.5 lean angle.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
67.6, you're down, believe me.
You've had a good look at it, Haji.
Yeah, I mean, he crashed. He crashed the bike and somehow didn't scuff his leather. Well, he did scuff his leathers, but it was never the class of the crash. But only when you analyse it, I've slowed it right down. So let's just start it off, and you'll see. As you can see, the first part when he comes into shot, he's already off the bike. So I've paused there. You can zoom in. He's off the bike at that point. You know, normally that's a crash. That's the start of a crash. As I move it forward, so you can move it along slowly, and it's at this point that's a maximum lean. Look at that. His hand is on the floor. Basically, your foot peg's already scraping, and your handlebar's down. He's off. He's up. Look at his outside leg. Look at the front wheel. His outside leg's up because he's already sort of bailing off it, and the front wheel's completely turned. Then we're moving on. So at this point, it's a crash, and then it's. I suppose this is when he works his magic. He digs his knee in, he digs his elbow in. He's already off the side of the bike, and he starts pushing with all his power he's got. He's a strong kid. You see with his shirt off, he's got some power, but he needs every bit of it. Move it on again. He pushes and pushes and pushes and lifts, and you think he's got it. And at this point, I'll stop it again. You'll see, this is still a crash. The front is chucked underneath. You know, a normal person is still off at this point, but he does things to tube in. He's very flexible. He works on flexibility all the time. He's training. And look at his knee. His knee is completely digging into the ground. I'll play it forward. It's only at this point he flicks it back up. That is ridiculous. Off the scale. I've seen nothing like it. I could never do anything like that. I don't even know how to do anything like that. That is Marc Marquez.
The front tyre almost slides for about 20 metres.
20 metres. That's the time he destroyed afterwards. It's
flat spot.
Really though, like complete flat spot. Yeah.
I wonder how much his dirt tracking experience has to do with having the presence of mind to say that one. He's kind of used to kind of almost being on his butt.
Well, it is uphill there, you know, and there is a bit of positive camber. But yeah, I mean that I've got. I mean, we saw the great save from Colin Edwards at Jerez that time, and Marquez. But you know, look, I was also talking about some saves. We're going to have a look at Iannoni's moment as well. But it was to get that back from there. Great skill.
Yeah, there's a lot of lumps and bumps around this track. The riders have been talking about them, and you know they almost coming a cropper because of one of them.
At the exact same point. This is where Marc Marquez had his save, and this is the difference between Marc Marquez being superhuman. That's what normal world-class riders do. He hit the bumps, he took the front, and he can't save it. It goes. Marc Marquez at that point obviously brought it back. Incredible.
James, describe